In Romans chapter 3, verses 9 through 20, Paul has really been talking about the seriousness of sin and how this is really the ultimate mess. And we need some help out of the way. But he's painting the picture by quoting a lot of Old Testament passages to give evidence of how bad it is. We've seen that none are righteous, that none seek after God. There is this no desire for God within ourselves. In verses 13 and 14, he said the display of our sin is in evidence by the words that come out of our mouth. And then after our words that are bitter and angry, they result in violence. In verse 15 through 17, this is where it goes. This is the path that it follows. We're not following after God. Then it comes to our words, and then it comes to our actions. It says, their feet are swift to shed blood. In their paths are ruin and misery, and the way of peace they have not known. So it escalates to violence. And the misery that Paul's talking about, not we feel miserable because of what's happening. He's talking about the misery that we bring to others because of our actions. And Tim Keller asked a great question. He says, why do we become so angry with people? And for him, as he looks at this, he says it's because these people have blocked, he says they have blocked our access to an idol. They have hindered or disrupted a level of comfort that we have on something. They've blocked our way to a promotion. They're in a relationship that we feel like we should be in that relationship. They're enjoying it. They've made such a way that it's compromised something that's important to us. And so as a result, something has been taken away from us that we view as primary. We go on the warpath. We go on the warpath with our actions. And all of this flows into the ultimate root cause, that our eyes are not focused and our hearts are not devoted to God. Ultimately, there is no fear of God in verse 18, and God's not before their eyes. See, what sin does is it de-centers God, it de-gods God, and we reject His rule over our life. And so the root and the basis of sin or our failure in our relationship with God is because we do not fear Him and we do not revere Him. So what is ultimate in your life? And think about this, the progress of your words to your actions. Are you moving towards Christ-likeness, or are you protecting some type of idol that is replacing the importance of God in your life? I hope you're doing well, and look forward to catching up with you soon.